think that what we're going to do is see if anyone has any questions for you two about what's going on.
Well, actually, we have a question from Victoria, and it looks like it's a question for Joe.
Okay.
How effective is the system on chromium-6 contamination?
I haven't investigated that yet. I'm anxious to. That's the Aaron Brockovich chemical. That's the one that started the whole ball rolling. There's so many ways to catch different chemicals. It all depends on the particulate size. And most of these chemicals are big enough to grab. They're composites. They're not tiny little pieces. So it all depends on the size of the particulate. We'll do a little bit of research, and there's a good chance that we can do that. A very good chance.
Okay.
So that was, I find that was one thing that the two of you sort of have in common. Is that you took your passion, your area of expertise, and you've both brought them back to a place that I don't think you thought you were going to. You developed Merlin. Initially, you were thinking for third world countries, never really thinking that it was going to be here in Flint that you would find.
I started this to help the people in Haiti when they went through that disastrous hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
I had empty time because our economy is so sluggish. I'm an architect, and there wasn't enough, and I'm a busy guy. I like to stay active. So I realized that only something like 2,000 people got destroyed in the hurricane, and then 200,000 died from waterborne illnesses. And I thought to myself, there's got to be a better way to do this. There has to be a way, an economical way, to help these people.
Mm-hmm.
And so with my friend that invented the hydrogen cracker for his diesel motors, he needed purified water. That was one of the initial reasons to do this. Along with Chuck's voyages of the Merlin, there became a multi-track event here on how to provide healthy and safe water economically. But my original focus was grabbed when those poor people in Haiti got devastated by that hurricane, and it wasn't the event that did it.
It was the aftermath.
It was the aftermath, the subsequent waterborne illnesses. It was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So, and everybody's throwing filters away, just like the bottled water. And by the way, nobody knows what's in that bottled water. The filters many people in the world have really great filters. The problem is they're disposable. So you end up with another pile of junk. What do you do with it? And in this particular instance, with all these, you saw the quality of the water with all the sediment in the water. It will destroy a filter in the matter of minutes at a healthy flow rate. It had to be thrown away. This filter system, you wash it, put it back in, and you can get up to 500,000 gallons with a single filter. That's a huge benefit for these events like the hurricane disaster relief, like the ladies that are using it, the nuns, more nuns, over in Nepal, trekking it up and down the mountain from village to village to village. It's an amazing device that helps many people in many ways. But this system was specifically designed for this particular use.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, you take a problem and you solve it one problem at a time.
And that's what's going on here. And I thought about the water that was in the filter when we came in, and that took me back to the way that you were describing the water when it was at its worst. And I can just imagine it's wonderful work that you're both doing here, bringing hope.
We have one more question here.
Yeah.
How, this was directed to you, I think, Sister Carol. How has this system helped the people you serve in Flint?
It's helped them trust us here, and they know that the water, anything that's cooked here and the water that we provide for meals here is safe. So it's added to the trust element for our people.
All right. And then we have a question, how can young people get involved and help out the people of Flint?
We love to have young people come here and volunteer. We have alternative spring break students that come here every year. for I think it's close to a month, in February and March. We have alternative spring break people that come. They choose Flint as an alternative spring break over Haiti or any of the foreign missions that they could go to. And that's very heartwarming to us. It's sad that it has to be for an alternative spring break, because this is Michigan, this is United States of America, but it is heartening for them to come to be with us. So anyone in the area, in the Flint area, we can always use tutors and volunteers to do almost anything. If someone has the heart for the city and really wants to work with us, just come on down.
Oh, and thank you, Victoria. Victoria's saying great job by everybody. So.
Okay, thank you.
So I think that will wrap us up here today. Thank you for tuning in to Merlin Live, and hopefully we'll see you somewhere down the line.